Hey guys, Alex Resende. Today we're going to talk about the appraisal process. So here's what happens during the appraisal process. First thing is they'll communicate with you guys and schedule a time. That appraiser is going to come out and take a look at your home. What are they doing? They're measuring the inside and the outside of your home. They're looking for condition. They're not the inspector, so they're not inspecting things like the inspector would. They're just looking at the property to make sure that it is in livable condition. So it is important for them to be able to go into the attic, be able to go into the garage, so make sure everything is open and available for the appraiser. They'll take somewhere between 45 to an hour and a half depending on the size of your home. It's very important for you to understand that the appraiser is hired by a third party. So the process works like this. The buyer contacts the bank, asks for the loan company or the bank contacts the appraisal company who sends a third party out. So you have no access to them, I have no access to it, the buyer has no access to them. The reason why they do that is because they want to make sure that that information is not bited by any sides. It's basically based on data. That data that they're looking for is basically what's in MLS, what's sold in the last 6 to 12 months that is similar to your property. So what they'll look at is anywhere between 200 to 300 square foot, smaller or bigger, 1 bedroom more or less, the age of your home, how many bedrooms it has, is it 1 story or 2. So the same data we went over when we met you to go over the listing appointment is what the appraiser is using. And that's why we usually make sure that we're very firm to make sure that we're meeting the same guidelines that the appraiser is, because this is an area where we have issues sometimes. If the appraiser comes in short, there is a need for renegotiate. The buyer could walk away from the contract. So we want to make sure we appraise on the property. If we do not, we will contact you guys and go over the process. So once the appraisal is completed, which can take between 7 to 10 days, we'll have a result to whether the property appraised or not. Lots of times we will not get a copy of it. We will only get a copy if the property did not meet value, which means it did not appraise for the contract price that we agreed to. If that happens, then we'll definitely have to work it out. If it doesn't, which in most cases it does not, we'll be fine. It goes into the closing process from here, and then we're just basically getting ready to go. So I want to make sure we cover this because it's very important. You guys also, there's an email that was sent out, so make sure you read that email because in there's going to be a lot of information that goes over this part of the process as well. Thanks again. I look forward to talking to you soon.